All right, it's Sunday, and you know what that means. We have another epic strike tower now. The Sunday strike towers are not nearly as difficult as the Saturday strike towers, so we're not going to have any level 30 dinosaurs, but in exchange, you have to beat it 3 times, and each time it will get progressively more difficult. We do have fierce creatures today. It's a varied team of high damage creatures and fast creatures that deal high damage with abilities like Pounce are a good counter. Now, if you're newer to the game and you don't know what Pounce is the ability that you're going to do 2 times damage, but you're also going to reduce your opponent's damage by 50%. So you don't necessarily need raptors. I'm actually going to rock this with raptors because I like raptors. But if you're raptors, and I'm actually going to go with the blue Delta Echo and Charlie variety Owens Raptors. I've done this before in Owens Raptors Challenge, but if you do not have Owens Raptors at high levels, I think mine are all at 15 or 16, so it's pretty high. If you're not at that level, Velociraptor is super easy to level up pretty significantly. I actually want to go with Delta first because I have the impact and run, but you can use dinosaurs like the Kentrosaurus that you have currently. You have Thagomizer in there, and I believe you have Superiority Strike, so that you can get what I've called hidden attacks in on your opponent. Now, this, ouch. Something's going to take a lot of hit here. But what I'm saying is, like with Thagomizer, you're going to be able to, if you're probably going to be faster than them anyways. So maybe Thagomizer's not the greatest. But Distracting Strike. Something where you're going to limit. Man, I don't know what I want to do here. Oh yeah, I'm going to go Impact and Run again. That's a good choice. So slowing down your opponent isn't going to matter. These are all pretty slow dinos anyways. But Distracting. Something that's going to lower the opponent's attack damage. Goodness. Maybe he'll do Ready to Crush. Are going to be good. So like your Kulosuchus, your Monolophosaurus. Ouch. This is not good. I'm going to need blue. And I feel like blue can do this. Like if anybody can do this, I feel like blue can. Here I am talking, not paying any attention to what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm in quite a bit of trouble here. I may be having to redo this. I'm just going to use my Pounce because I'm going to have to swap out after this attack anyways. Interesting. I would have thought I'm going to lose this one because Charlie's going to take a monstrous hit right here. That was even more monstrous than I thought. Ouch. Let's go take 2. It's gonna cost me 200 hard cash. So here's my philosophy on, I don't know if Owens Raptors can do this. I'm gonna throw a Pyritator in there. My philosophy on these towers is, if you know you can't beat this tower, don't retry. Man, I really don't want to lose again. So I'm gonna go 1 Raptor. If you feel like with me, I was just throwing out dinos that I thought I could take it down with, and it obviously didn't work. But if you're close, I say go ahead and try it again. If you're not really even close to knocking it out, don't spend the hard cash. Because I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, I was thinking about other things. I'm not even really sure where I went wrong, unless I just flat out used too weak of dinosaurs. Wow. Like, that hurts. So you're definitely going to want to use dinosaurs that lessen the pain. Kulosuchus, Monolophosaurus. Pounce is good for like one hit, but you're going to want to use your raptor to sweep. Man, what is going on here? I'm going to bring in Delta because Delta can do damage and then dash. That'd be another good shirt. Damage and dash. If I ever make it up to 10,000 subs, I will, I'll open up the merch store. Can I do 700 damage? Okay, that's great, actually. Very helpful that I'm going to do at least 700 damage here. And now I feel pretty confident. So probably something a little bit higher than level 16 raptors is what's going to be needed. That's a good crit. I had a moment of panic there. I was like, oh wait, did I just screw this up? And then I'm going to use my Triostronics. 2. I always mess this up. Okay, so Ferocious Strike. I always mess up which one it is, and I'll hit Ready to Crush when I need just to attack, and it ends up getting me killed sometimes. So, on take 2, I got it knocked out. I'm going to do the same thing. That seemed to work out pretty well. I'm going to use Indoraptor. If you have it, use it. You know, throughout the course of the week, there are so many strike towers that I say, if you want to practice using other dinosaurs, use them on those. Don't do it on these harder ones that are significantly more difficult. Just plow through them. Do the best that you can do. Pyritator seems to be a fairly good option here, but maybe any level 19 raptor is good. I don't, maybe, you know, I don't. There's never going to really be a time to use Ready to Crush. I'm definitely going to get knocked out here. Remember, we took out T-Rex Gen 2 yesterday in our video, so he gets a little bit of revenge for today. I imagine, like with the team that I changed out of when I changed out of my Raptors, haven't really struggled too much with it. So I would say if you're at my level, you're probably not going to struggle. If you're under, look at our boy Secodontosaurus. So I can do that. I think I'm just gonna go for the more damage. He's not gonna have the reduction because Secodonto has immunity, but I think just doing the more damage is the way to go there, so that it lessens the burden on my Triostronics. But I'm pretty sure my Triostronics does at least 1200 damage just out of the gun, and if you crit, it's going to be even easier. So there we go. 2 down, 1 more to go. I'm really disappointed that Owen's Raptors did not fare better. I like blue. Here, you know what? I'm going to go a color rainbow here. We'll get 3 Raptors in. We'll have Endo as our safety net. Although it's a Raptor too, so 4 Raptors. We'll go, instead of Owen's Raptors, we're going to go the 4 Raptors. And I probably shouldn't be experimenting, but I'm just going to start off with blue on this one. And blue is a bad one to start off with because T-Rex shatters shields, so I'm going to get no benefit out of this other than just the reduction of damage. And then I'm going to lose blue. So my thought of using the shield, if you actually take the time and look to see what you're going to be battling, you can avoid situations like that right there. But Pyritator should do enough damage on this one. should do a significant amount of damage on attack 2 as well. Because I'm going to get 2 times damage, I believe, on armor piercing rampage. Okay. God, 4,100? That is so much HP. The crit. And I find it interesting that previously, Irritator always went ready to crush. And Irritator's not done ready to crush one time. Alright, so I'm going to bring out Delta. Delta's going to get the one-hit KO right here. Then I'm going to impact and run into Indoraptor, who should be able to bring victory home. Another epic incubator. This one, it ended up costing me 200. Ooh. If I get critted, if Gorgasukas lands a crit here, I think I'm done. I think I get knocked out. That was close. That was really close. Although, you still have to take these seriously. Like, obviously the first round, I didn't take this seriously at all. And, it was ugly. But then in the final one, I didn't look at what the dinos I was going up against at all. And, it almost cost me there because I put blue in a position to fail. And, much needed Irritator DNA. 108 T-Rex, okay. More Secondonto. I might take Secondontosaurus up to level 22 just for the LOLs. I want to see what happens with a potential update in the near future. But make sure you take this seriously. It is not easy, but it is doable. And remember, you want to use dinosaurs. Monolophosaurus is probably pretty great. Kulasuchus is probably pretty great. And in combination, you can probably get those two backed up so that your opponent is doing 0 damage for at least 1 attack, which will be very beneficial. But definitely more difficult than I was expecting. And that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Remember, most likely no video tomorrow. And if not, then we'll see you on Tuesday. That's all I've got for today. So until next time.